Hi, it's Grandma Ginny, and my hair got really kind of long for me, and it's getting to be ridiculous. So I thought I'd just put some other stuff on myself that looks kind of ridiculous too. And if you're wondering about ridiculous, what does that mean? Well, I will show you. It means this: ridiculous, extremely silly or unreasonable. You could also say absurd or preposterous. Ridiculous. Today I'm going to read you a book, and it's called They're There on Their Vacation. And I have to share that on my screen, so let me try to do that again. Here we go. Share the screen and put this up. All right. They're there on their vacation. I don't like that. Okay. This is a book by Brian P. Cleary. The way I found it is I was looking for books by Beverly Cleary, who wrote Ramona the Pest and Henry and the Paper Route and some other silly books I used to read when I had a third grader in my house. So this is another Cleary person. I'm not sure exactly who. So this is the map of all the places that they went. There's a donut museum, a farm. I do not see a school anywhere on the vacation route, though, do you? There's a little more. No. They're there on their vacation. And these are all the credits and everything. It's called To Sister Mary Lansky, My Second Grade Teacher, to Lisa, Pam, and Rosie. They said this was for third grade readers, so I guess if you're a third grade reader, you could probably read it to your second grade sister or neighbor or brother. In town, there lives a family. Their name is Tuckabee. They're not the type who likes resorts, the mountains, or the sea. So when they vacation, their mission is to find a place that's quite unusual, then go there to unwind. The kids, they're in the car. They ask their parents, "Are we there?" Well, on their way to see the world's largest underwear. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't go out of my way for that one. They're absolutely giant, says their youngest, Mary Claire. In all the land, there couldn't be a more enormous bear. There's 60 pounds of cotton and elastic, and they're sewn with 16,000 stitches, says their docent, Miss Malone. I didn't make a card for docent, but a docent is a museum guide. I don't know why they have such a fancy word for a museum guide, but docent is what they say. Next, they're on the road to see a narwhal petting zoo. Their Grandma Tuckabee is there to meet up with the crew. There aren't too many folks in line, their grandma says to Mark. They're all across the park, they're all across the street at that enormous water park, Splash Mania. Here's the narwhal. It looks like it's pointing to me, but it really isn't. Mom and Dad take photographs of Grandma and their kids who feed the long-tusked mammals bits of fishes, shrimps, and squids. Squids are like little octopuses, and I don't think I would like to ever eat one. Next stop for an overnight, they're happy to arrive at Indoor Acres Camping Ground, right there off 95. They're going inside to camp. That sounds like what we have to do with the stay-at-home stuff, doesn't it? It's air conditioned, says their mom. No sunburn, no mosquitoes, with stores there that sell everything from bear claws to burritos. Bear claws, I think, means a kind of a sweet roll that's pretty big and kind of brown and white, so they call it bear claws. Oh, now we can't tell what this says. With microwaves to what or heat their franks and beans, they're camping in the great indoors. Whoops, we missed the place. They're camping in the great indoors, complete with ice machines. Well, how about that? Would you like to camp indoors? Probably. There's time for spooky stories now, says Mark to Mary Claire. While watching his TV, Dad says, "Good, get some sleep in there." The last stop on their list this year, they're driving north to see how cheese pops are made inside their awesome factory. I would go there. They're singing and they're playing games until Mark says to stop. Look, you guys, we'll be there soon. It's just 5 miles away. Did I read that right? I did not. They're singing and they're playing games until Mark stops to say, look, you guys, we'll be there soon. It's just 5 miles away. It rhymes. There are 3 huge tanks they're filling with corn and oil and cheeses that splurt out on conveyor belts in puffs like tiny sneezes. Ooh, do they have to put masks on the sneezing machines? I don't know. Inside their space-age puffing room, the blobs are shot with air, so now they're light and floaty as they bob about in there. They're powdered in their special way. They're counted, big, and weighed, and that, declares their expert, is how cheesy pops are made. With their vacation now complete, they're all discussing where they'll take their next vacation, and they can't wait to go there. How about that? And look at what they're going to study. Odors in history, Yule Festival, giant bucket of hair, ghost towns, milkman opera. This says worm circus. What would you choose? Now this is a page about there and there and there. And it says they are is a contraction or shortened version of the words they are. Example, they're going to Mars. There, T-H-E-R-E, describes a place. What that monkey there. And then the last one, T-H-E-I-R, shows ownership. It describes things that they have. The kids took out their books. Well, how about all of that? Now there's their map again. And this is a little sign that says the same thing as we began with. In town, there lives a family. Their name is Tuckabee. They're going on vacation. Where to? Just wait and see. So that's the end of the book reading for today, and I still look ridiculous.